Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim Jones, the voice of Jacksonville Pool. May I leave you here for just a second? I'm going to run over there and take care of that camera. Be right back, guys.
All right, one of the things that he does, guys, y'all don't get to see, he's going to fix the problems. Hey, guys, he's gone. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Y'all need to at least donate $1, $2, $5, $10, whatever you can afford, just to keep this young man going, because he puts in a lot of time and a lot of effort to do this stuff. It's just more of a tip than anything, so whenever somebody does a good job. So that's just my asking of you guys. I'm absolutely going to tip him when I leave here. He doesn't know it, but I'm going to tip him as well. So, but if you guys don't mind, just throw out there $1 or $2, anything you can. If you can't afford it, great. Just tell him what kind of great job he's doing. He likes that as well. Anybody would. And he's got a lot going on. Brings a lot of equipment with him, a lot of cameras, gives multiple views of tables so you can see it, get some good action in there. He does love to see people online, get followers. So you know anybody that wants to watch this, guys, go ahead and reach out, send them a friend request, send them a little invite, tell them to come on, watch this with you guys. You can share it. You can do a lot of things to get it out there so other people can see it too.
All
Welcome
right.
back.
Hey, thank you. I got the other camera rebooting. It's going to take it just a moment. So we're just going to enjoy this matchup. And then I will get the score updated over here in just a minute. I know Shannon just took that rack. I don't know if he already updated the score here. Give me one more moment, guys. All right, so unless Shannon forgot to move it over here, it is 1-0 right now in favor of Shannon. So what all you got going on this weekend?
Been an easy weekend. We got singles up in Atlanta. Like I said, I got a few players up there. Probably going to ride up there in a little bit, check them out. That's who keeps texting me on my phone over, asking me where I'm at.
There we go. I love that.
Yeah, I got a couple buddies up there playing. A couple of my players, you know, I try to be friends with them because we are friends. I was friends with them before I started being a league operator.
Absolutely.
And we try to keep a family atmosphere. I played in a lot of different areas for APA myself. And like I said, it's one of the things I like best about it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I couldn't agree
try
more.
to keep it going.
It's great too, man. I love whenever you see league operators get involved, and you know, especially in singles and stuff like that. Get to cheer on your guys playing in those events. One of my most favorite fond memories was when Jacksonville APA used to be one giant APA back in the day.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
Yep, it was huge. Very, very, very large area, and it was great. My first trip up to Vegas, and our league operators at the time, they were up there and actually was sitting and watching a couple of our matches. And it was just one of those moments where you're like, I'm gonna make my league operator proud. Like it just felt so good. It was awesome.
I do miss the playing. That's one thing I do miss.
I bet.
I did enjoy the competition.
What a good shot right there. That was nice.
Clay's trying to get back in the match. Don't want to let Shannon get to running.
He wants a little angle on this 6-ball. I was about to say, wait, he was practice stroking had me really worried for a moment. I was like, he fixing to let this thing rip. Oh, gosh. And again, guys, I do apologize about the other camera. We'll be back on here in a little bit, but we're just going to go and finish out this match here, and I'll get it back up and running.
Connor, food ready at the bar.
he's taking good advantage of this. This is nice. This is really, really good to see. Let's see, do I have Clay's? I don't have his Fargo written down right off, but I will say Clay went for $20 in the Calcutta, though. And he just put on a nice little run right there against Shannon Fitch. It always impresses me when I see players not worry about who they're playing. Again, I talk about it with the mental game multiple times, but it's just something I got to work on my own, and it's nice to see somebody really focused and determined. That's really cool.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to sign off for a little bit. I greatly appreciate you allowing me to come on.
Hey, appreciate you joining. Absolutely. You take care of yourself. You be blessed, my friend. Well, guys, that was Billy here, AP League Operator out of Macon. Definitely have enjoyed getting to meet and know him, and a lot of his people around the area, too, is pretty awesome, to say the least. So, 1 second, guys. All right, sorry, guys. I had to talk to Billy as he was leaving here, but I didn't want to leave him hanging. Guys, I hope everybody on the YouTube side is enjoying as much as they are on the Facebook side. Again, I appreciate y'all for being here so much. For those don't know, my name is Tim Jones. Voice of Jacksonville Pool is what I go by. I'm going to send a quick couple of links here your way. First set of links, that is going to be for all the Facebook and YouTube accounts between myself and Bulldogs Bar and Grill here. Show them the love and support if you would, please. Definitely appreciate them being here. Next link right there that's coming up on your way, show up on your screen here, is a live bracket in case you want to follow along, see how people are doing. Again, I've asked for players to try and update, but even if they don't, it'll be updated at the end of their matchup as for what their raw scores are. And then the very last link here is about donations. If you wish to donate, again, they are always appreciated but never expected here as well, guys. Again, I will shout you out on stream for any donations that you send my way. But please note that if you don't want to be shouted out, please, most of these things allow you to send a little message and just say, hey, don't worry about it. But I do appreciate all y'all that show the love and support. Again, just being here alone, sharing the stream out alone, all that stuff goes a long way, means a lot, to say the least to me. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to mute up here real fast. Be right back with y'all. All right, guys. So I'm joined by one of the juniors in the tournament here as well. Here, Mr. Dakota. How you doing, brother?
Good.
Good.
How about you?
Doing well, man. Doing well. Having a very blessed day, to say the least here. I got to have you on the stream table for a little bit earlier. How do you feel that you did? How'd you like it?
I mean, I played good. I played pretty solid, but I was just a little nervous. Playing a really strong player, it's just like it gets to you every once in a while when you're missing the easy balls. But really, no shots are easy in this game.
No, there's definitely no gimme shots. I always try not to do the commentary curse that everybody likes to say and be like, oh, well, they're out from here. I always try to be cautious. I'm like, well, they got a good chance at being out from this point forward. So I try to watch what I say and not put any bad juju on the table against them out of nowhere, because I agree with you. I was very upset last night myself. I was playing against a good opponent, and my foul ball was here at the top left-hand corner pocket, and it was maybe a half diamond away from each rail, maybe. Normal shot, and the 8 ball sitting in the pocket in the bottom left-hand corner. There was no chance I didn't have a shot on the 8 afterwards. Like, nothing I could have done to have not had a shot, and I dogged that 5 ball. And I'm like, any other day of the week, like I would have made that 5 ball shot, and I was just so upset with myself. I was like, you know what? It's like I played well in the tournament. I was happy with how I played. I said, really when it comes down to it being that one shot that made the difference, like at least I know where my mistake was and be better for it for next time. But you did. You played well. I saw you try for that difficult jump shot over here. What happened with the jump shot situation?
So, like, I went down to jump it, and whenever I did, I was, like, lining up, and I was about to go for the jump, and when I did, the end of my tip got in between my glove.
Ah, okay.
And it just slipped through, and it went like this right here.
Yep.
So I just, like, I was kind of, like, a little agitated about it, but I was like, I might get another shot. But he played really well and broke and ran majority of the racks that he had.
No, you definitely had a extremely tough matchup. How many on a regular basis? I mean, do you normally play a lot of like weekend tournaments, or what do you normally do? What do you play?
Lately, I've been playing like once or twice a week.
Okay.
I've been playing on my Predator 9-footer.
Yeah, there we go.
Been trying to get in some good stroke over there, and I play at Big Shots down in down towards Kennesaw, I believe, or something like that.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm not familiar with Big Shots right off, so I was like, I will definitely have to defer to you on location on that one. What a break. Goodness gracious.
Oh, he didn't make nothing.
Yeah. That ain't even a good break. He didn't do nothing there.
No.
Well, cool. Well, with these sort of tournaments and stuff, what sort of expectations do you set for yourself when you come in a tournament like this? Anything in particular that you're like, hey, like I at least want to win 3 matches or anything like that at all that you're kind of like? Yeah.
I definitely just want to go big or go home, really.
Okay.
I mean, coming here try to win it. I didn't come for nothing, so.
I like that. That's a good attitude.
I'm in the losers bracket now, so I'm going to try my hardest to work my way back through that and get back up into closer to the finals and quarterfinals and just go as best as I can with all the support I get.
That's good. I definitely like the way you got the mentality and attitude set up for it. That's a good way to have about it. It's funny, not that I don't enjoy being in the winner side, but being in that one-loss side bracket, it's there's something about it that's
really pressuring.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a different level of pressure when you know you don't have that safety net there. So I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, I used to get to my head really bad whenever I used to like miss an easy shot, but I just had to like work through it and like just gain the confidence right back after you miss it.
Yeah, that's definitely important. Sometimes it takes me getting if I miss an easier shot and stuff, if I have a chance later on, I like looking at how well maybe I do a defensive shot against somebody earning a ball in hand that maybe under normal circumstances I wouldn't have gotten if I didn't play that good defensive shot. And then I kind of count that as a kind of wipe in my system of like my bad mistake, cost me a little bit, but like I rectified it by getting a good defensive shot, getting a ball in hand that, I normally wouldn't have gotten if I didn't play this. And so I kind of think of it as a balancing act between the two and really just being able to go back out and that to me is how I try to work on my confidence personally. It helps me out quite a bit.
Yeah, it feels good after you're like, it felt good whenever I ran out after he broke and ran the first 2 racks, I believe. It just felt good after I ran out. I was like, okay, I still got a chance. I believed I had a chance, so I went for it. And then the last game I played him, he broke dry, and I cut in the 1, and I was like, I knew I didn't hit it with enough spin to bring it back up. I just kind of poked it. So I went to cut the 2, and I was like, well, I get a 2-way here. If I miss it, it hits off the bottom rail, like right there, and it comes up here. But no, I went, and it rattled inside the pocket. And I was like, well, that's good because I'm going to come down here. Well, it stopped like just enough he could clip the edge, and he just ran out, and I was like, yep, he got it from there.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. I was bragging about you on stream, though, and I hope you get to go back and watch and enjoy it. I was like, I really can't tell you, because I love being here in person. I have multiple people that have tried to get me out to just do commentary, but they want me to do commentary from my house via remoting in to where, like, I'm just seeing just this view only that you see behind the screen instead of being live in the moment. And, like, I've told several people, I'm like, hey, that's just not my style. And they're like, well, that's the way it's all going. Like, you got to get used to that. And I'm like, no, I like being in person because I can see everything else that's happening. And, like, I love examining people's, body language and stuff. And the reason I'm telling you all this is to get to the compliment of you. At no point in time could I have taken a $100 bill and bet money. I've been like, he knows he's not going to win, and he's playing as if he knows he's not going to win. Every bit of his body language says he's not going to win. At no point in time could I point at you and say that. Like you were down pretty big against him, and still I was sitting there just watching the whole time. I'm like, okay, he's disappointed in that shot. Cool. That doesn't being disappointed and giving yourself where you just wipe your hands on the situation and say I'm done. I can't win are two different things. And at every point in time, I saw that you were like, nope, it's not over. Nope, it's not over. Nope,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
what
over.
I kept saying in my head. I kept whispering it to myself. I was like, it's not over yet. I think whenever he got to 5 and he
Yeah.
broke and ran, no, he broke and didn't make anything. Oh, he almost got there.
Ooh, he didn't get behind that 5. Yep, that's close.
It was like, I just kept telling myself, it ain't over. So whenever he missed, that's whenever I made the 1, I dogged the 2, and I was like, well, he's been breaking running, and then not making anything, and then breaking running, and then breaking running. So
Yep.
I was like, if he gets this last game, he earned it all the way.
There you go. Yeah, and hey, like, you had an opportunity, you know what I mean? And your opponent shot extremely well, and, you only have what you can take away from it. There's certain things you can and can't control, and you just cannot control if your opponent's on fire or if they're not. You just there's nothing you can do about it. So I love the fact that you have a really good head on your shoulders and really good attitude about how to combat the situation, which is amazing because there's people that are easily twice your age with literally 2 to 3 times the experience that you have that cannot get over that mental breakdown at all. And it blows my mind that I'm talking about myself too, like I'm right here. But it's amazing that when I see people like you, it's definitely inspiring to me of like, hey, like if he can do this and he can get over this mental hurdle, I can get over it as well. Like I just got to be able to be focused. And guys, I definitely recommend for everybody at home as well, when you're battling out in these tough events and stuff, have realistic expectations for the shots that were within your skill set. You should have had the things you can work on, especially if you can replicate. If you can remember kind of the setup and replicate and then go after and practice that shot multiple times. I'm talking about 3, 4, 5 dozen times in a row of re-practicing that shot. It'll help you get your game up where it needs to be.
Definitely will. I've played tournaments. I've won tournaments. I've lost them. I've lost my first match. Went all the way through the losers bracket.
There we go.
And came all the way back. And I still went to the pool hall after I got back the next day and practiced those shots and practiced them until I finally got to where I was making them 20 out of 25 times.
There you go. I like that. I like that a lot. It's definitely, again, it's just such a solid attitude to have.
Just because you miss one ball don't mean you're going to miss the next 2, 3 that you get to shoot at.
100%.
Like whenever he played the safety on me and I had to measure out the kick shot and kick it in, I wasn't too nervous about me missing it. I was just worried about what was going to happen after that.
Yeah.
Because you really can't control that type of kick shot and get shape on every ball that you can shoot like that.
You have to get that good hit on it. That's for sure. Well, I love that. Is there anybody in the tournament that you've seen that you're like, hey, like I'm excited. I really want to go play against that person. Is there anybody in particular that you've seen that you want to go after?
I've already played one that I wanted to.
There you go.
I really want to get in with like Randy Jordan or Alex.
Okay.
Or
Chuck over here on table 6.
Chuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, Chuck Dorsey. Yeah, he'll be a good one for you for sure. Yeah, there's
a lot of good sporty players in here.
There is, and it's great too. I mean, especially we were bragging about it in stream, but there's a lot of talk in the pool world right now, and I've seen it just so much over these past probably month and a half, where people have been discussing open tournaments versus handicap style tournaments, and a lot of people have been talking about just how like beneficial open tournaments are, and how like a lot of people say back in the day and stuff, they would play some of the best, and then it'd always be just a straight up heads up match. They would have no weight or anything like that given, and how beneficial that was. And I was talking about a lot of tournaments I see their pricing is going up over over the $50 as well price point, and it just. Nothing wrong with there being tournaments that are higher than $50, but the bang for the buck you get from this tournament, the high-end players you get from this tournament that you get to go against, and it's still only $50.
Exactly.
Blows my mind.
Exactly.
Blows my mind.
It's like going to Iron City in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yep.
You're going over there, and whenever I first heard about it, I heard April Larson started off as like a 4.
Yes.
And I was like going over there paying $100 entry fee to play someone that plays really sporty.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, there's some people that go over there and just go 2 and out, and they're so mad because they lose to a 4, even though that they think they play better than them.
Yep.
But lately, I went up to the Apple Country Billiards Battle of the Juniors qualifier, and I took home the 18U. Colston, he couldn't win both, so I went to the finals in both, and I played Colston Harrelson, and
there we go.
Went heel both sets, and then on the 14U qualifier, one set I had like 4 breaking runs. I was just running like a packs on him, and I was just like trying to like get my momentum back up because I missed the jump shot like I did here, and like the 1-9 set up close to the it was like dead on in the rail, so like I really didn't get my momentum really because it made me nervous that I was going to lose because the kid plays really sporty. But I ended up taking home the 18U trophy, and I'm qualified for the Monica Webb Battle Juniors over at Sticks in Villarica. And
goodness gracious, you got a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm just glad I got the opportunity to get up there and get my name a little bit bigger than it was. I'm glad for all the support and everything else.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to adjust the camera got knocked earlier. I'm going to leave it alone for right now while we're in the middle of the match, but I'll get adjusted here in a little bit. But I love that. I love the fact you got a lot going on, got a lot of a great opportunity ahead of you, and it seems like you really got your eye on the prize to really go at it. You definitely keep up the good work. Is there a particular, I know we kind of talked about it briefly maybe a second ago, but is there a particular pool hall that you want to give a shout-out to that you play out of that you just really enjoy and love being at?
I definitely want to do Sticks, and because Sticks Billiards, it's a really nice pool hall. There's 7 foots, there's 9 foots, and it's just like a really good pool hall. Everyone in there.
Ryan Moore,
what a shot! Wow.
Level 3, Ryan Moore.
Didn't quite get away with it, but he got a good hit.
Yeah, it was nice.
But it's such a good pool hall there. There's so many respectful people, so many good and talented people there. You walk in there, they're all wanting to say what's up and make you feel comfortable, like really comfortable. And Monica Webb, she's a really good pool player, and she has a lot of respect for the juniors.
There we go. What do you think about this pool hall here with Bulldogs? What's your overall thoughts?
Really nice pool hall. Everyone here's respectful. I really haven't ran into no one that's really cocky or anything like that. It's just everyone here wants to play and have fun and just go for the money.
Yep. No, I definitely agree. It's been a great place. It's the moment John and I met, and I was up here for the first time doing the commentary and stuff, and after that really hit it off with a good friendship. And he's like, if I can have you every single month, I was like, done. I was like, every month I can come up here, I will. I'll make the 4-hour drive.
Oh, where are you from?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, yeah, that's what what's his name told me.
Alden?
Alden, yeah.
Yep.
Alden told me that he rode with you up here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Alden plays on my Monday night league team for APA, and
I heard that he's a 6 or something. That's what he told me.
No, he's a skill level 4 or 5 actually.
Oh, he told me he was a 6 earlier.
No, he's definitely not a 6, not yet. He's on his ramp up. I've given him props. He is definitely on the come up for sure.
Yeah, I play tap. In tap, I'm a 6 and 9 ball, and I'm a 5 and 8 ball. I just dropped down an 8 ball, but I got MVP 3 sessions in a row in 9 ball. So I've just been like on a streak, and like there's a guy named Jay Pete. You know Jay Pete here?
Yep.
Yeah, he comes here a good bit and plays in this tournament or whatever, and a few other tournaments. Like he came in the championship, I think, and played, and he said he didn't do too well, so he's in the same MVP bracket I am, and I think I outscored him by like 10% or something, or 15 or something like that. But he plays really strong.
That's good though.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. I just appreciate you coming on stream and hanging out with me for a moment.
No problem. I wonder what the score is. I think Chuck has 5.
Yeah, it looks like
Alex
Chuck's
has
up
4.
5-4. Still close matchup, and that's still a winner side bracket too. So they're racing the 7.
Yeah, no, that's just you really can't beat that match. You watching that match is like a really good whoever has the bad rolls is more than likely not gonna get the match they want.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really good match. Chuck had Alex down 2-0, and Alex put his head back together and
Yes, he
came
did.
back on him. And then he played a kick shot and got a bad roll. He hit the ball but left a shot, and Chuck put like 2 or 3 more games on him, and he just put his head together and came back again, and now it's 5-4.
Yeah, it's nice to see, too. There's a lot of
Table 10, William
and guys, you can't, I know my camera went down earlier, but you can't even see it on the camera as well, but there's a lot of determination. They've been cutting up with each other a little bit, but
Yeah.
the level of determination is phenomenal between those two gentlemen. That's true sportsmanship going on over there, and just overall respect for each other and respect for the game. It's really fun to see.
Yeah, we were talking to Johnny before that he was going to come or whatever before he had to cancel because some family issues or something that had went on. And we were telling him about the tournament that there was going to be some high 700 Fargos, and he was like, huh. So he was like, well, you tell them that I'll be there in 2 hours. It was like,
Ward, K. Pete versus Rodell.
it was about to be like a 2-hour drive, so he's going to gear like 115, 120, and he was like, no, sorry, I can't make it.
Yeah.
So someone bought him in the Calcutta, and he had to pay him back.
Yeah, that's definitely a bummer.
Yeah.
Definitely a bummer when that happens.
Because if I'm not sure, he would have probably got half of himself, but he would have had to spend the whole money anyways eventually. Yeah. This right here is a good match. Clay was playing really sporty against Randy Jordan back there on table 8, I believe.
Yeah.
And Randy came up here and was like, I just really couldn't get a good roll. And so Randy's over there playing.
No, I definitely see him, but where did Clay run off to? Am I overlooking him right now, or is he might be in the restroom or something, I guess.
He's right here. He
Oh,
took his hat
there he
off.
is. Okay. That's why. I was literally looking for the hat. I was like, I don't know where Clay just disappeared to. Like, he was just over here and everything.
Yeah. I heard some good stories about him. Like, when he was 16, no one knew who he was, and he was just, like, a really phenomenal pool player. Not enough pool.
Yeah, he didn't pull that back at all.
No, he
There's-
definitely has the stroke, too.
Oh, yeah. It's very unlike Shannon Fitch to have that, too.
Who do we have? Oh, side camera.
Oh, yeah, still the same table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 set up on table 1 and then 1 set up for table 6. It's funny. I thought something was going on my camera, and my dumb self let it die.
Time to play the charge. He's a really smart player. I've seen him play defense on every shot that he needs to play. I've seen him run out phenomenal. He's kicked in like 2 or 3 good balls and played for shape. I saw him do a kick thin earlier and thin it and played a really good safety.
Yeah, Shannon's amazing. I was telling chat how much I love the fact that, plenty of people will see him and he'll be sitting there in a chair, a little crisscross applesauce and everything, and people will be like, who's this guy? And just completely underestimate his skills and ability, and he plays so well. Plays so well. Unfortunate. What happened? I didn't do nothing. Mike Lowry's coming. Oh, it won't be quiet in here much longer. Oh, never mind. He's in the building. He's in the building, guys. I might have to turn down my microphone or something here in a little bit. Mike Lowry has stepped into the domain. He's here, and so it's gonna get a little loud in here.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see which match ends first. Hopefully I can get on this table right here next and get on the stream table again and hop back off,
There you go.
I'm up next, and he's on the hill.
Yeah, Shannon's on the hill. Unfortunate bad hit there by Clay on the 9 versus the 8, and ball in hand. Of course, Shannon closes out, which is not unexpected even between both these gentlemen if either of them were in that situation. So
No, Clay can always catch a gear and come back, too.
Yeah,
He's been known for it.
We've absolutely seen, people say it's impossible, but we have seen this exact situation happen and finish up being 7-6 overall.
Yeah.
So never count anybody out as long as they got the, like you do, as long as they got the right attitude. That's the big part. If they've sold themselves out at this point and say, hey, it's impossible, I'm done, not worried about it, I don't care, then, yeah, it is done. It doesn't matter. You can get all the lucky rolls in the world from that point, but
That guy's got a killer break.
he really does. Really does, but one ball is hidden a little bit Bad part is, even if he hits the right-hand side of the one ball, he's going to end up scratching here. So I'm assuming a little one-rail kicked. He could even actually go for the kick
safety.
to make it, but yeah, he can go for the safety.
Easily. I think if I'm – oh, he's going to go to make it?
He's going for it. Wow. That's what I was talking about, guys. If he shoots his left-hand long rail.
Oh, he got the safety off on him. Look at that.
That actually worked out really well. I
Nice
would say I
roll
like
for
the
Claire.
speed he hit it.
Nice shot for Clay. Hold on.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, guys, so I'm going to be back on the stream table here in just a few minutes after this match ends. So, what a shot.
Goodness gracious. I cannot believe he just went for that.
Oh, my goodness.
He is snookered up. Well, not fully snookered, but he's stuck behind that 4-ball. But what a absolute baller two-rail kick into that, too. I cannot believe that just happened.
He hit it so good, it spun out, went inside spin, and spun right off the ball. If he would have just stopped there, he would have.
7, Bradley Turner, Jimmy Chanel.
He would have
Bradley
been.
Turner, Jimmy Chanel, table 7.
He'd have been one of the happiest guys in here right now.
Right?
If I'm not wrong, he's probably gonna measure this and try to kick it in 2 rails. Oh, here he goes. Oh yeah, he's going for it.
By the way, Alex and Chuck is they're even right now again, 5-5.
What a
matchup!
game.
Yeah, what a matchup.
Yeah, that's a way to get it. Oh, he almost kicked
He
it in
almost
again.
kicked it in that top right-hand quarter pocket. Get out of here, Shannon! You are wilding out, my friend. Oh goodness gracious!
Yeah,
I
someone
love it.
told me that he really didn't start getting back and stroking them and seeing them a lot better before he got them billiard glasses.
Oh yeah, yeah. Them glasses are definitely. He's got a good set.
Yeah, I think Robbie Hall makes them.
Yep. Yeah, I was bragging about it too because used to when I played I would always wear my contacts and I would, like it even got to the point where like I was having to buy extra sets because I was just using them up so much from playing pool and everything. And I was like, man, I just don't ever see anybody playing in glasses. And I always watched Shannon playing in glasses over the past probably solid year. And it inspired me to finally start playing and wearing my glasses instead. And I don't want to say I was ashamed of them. I felt that I was at a disadvantage, I guess, playing in them. And realistically, once I learned how to, keep them in place where I needed them to be and be able to take all my shots and look at it in the right light, I was definitely very happy with myself. And that's why I praise somebody like Shannon all the time about it. It really made a difference in my life, to say the least, to see somebody as good as he is playing in glasses. No, not
What
this
a
side
bad
pocket.
roll.
You hate to see
I
it.
thought he was going to roll right underneath it, like right
Yep.
on the left side, almost a half inch underneath the pocket right there, and just roll up.
Man,
These are probably some of the best bar boxes I've played on.
aren't they fun? They're so well kept.
They're so like taken care of,
Yep.
and it's so good that there's no smoking in here because it won't get so smoky that the cloth will end up playing so much slower.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely agree. Guys, with that here, Shannon takes the win.